Sir Richard Wakeford from the University of Manchester doesn't think it's that dangerous. The operators like to quote him. After having worked for almost 30 years in the nuclear industry, he is considered to be one of the luminaries on the subject of radiation risks.
Well, I think that's... We go into the corner over there. Prepare the chair over there.
I assess the risks from radiation in an aircraft flight or living in sea-scale to be very small, and it should really not be of major concern to parents or anyone else. There are much more important things to be worried about. There are two major ideas. Either childhood leukemia is a rare response to a common but as yet unidentified infection, or large-scale urban rural population mixing, there has been an increase of childhood leukemia. I mean, that's very compelling epidemiological evidence.
Conclusion. Either a virus or population mixing around Sellafield is responsible for cancer, but not the highly toxic nuclear waste from the sea? We are confused and ask a German expert, the physician Klaus Hoffmann, a member of the various German federal government's radiation protection committees. We meet the busy scientist in a Bonn hotel.
What do you say when UK experts stand there and proclaim that these connections don't exist?
Well, they are simply wrong. There is little evidence for the population mixing hypothesis, and there is absolutely no evidence of the virus hypothesis. There is neither a virus, nor are there antibodies. In other words, forget this whole infection hypothesis. These hypotheses that have arisen primarily to explain away any risk from radiation.
Das Strahlenrisiko eben wegzudiskutieren.
It is no longer possible to explain away radiological risks contained in internal IAEA documents. Here we read of the advantages, low energy costs, jobs. But there is also a record here of the very things Professor Wakeford is refuting. Radiation is indeed responsible for shorter life expectancy and premature death. Cancer is also named as the cause. Leukemia, bone cancer, thyroid cancer, lung cancer. Here are private videos from a children's cancer ward in Wales. Professor Chris Busby sent them to us. In recent decades, doctors have been registering a steady increase in childhood leukemia here. For the little ones, the treatment is torture.